Today, we're in the Rodeo Drive of Watercolor. So people ask me, Corey, what makes this a Rodeo Drive and why is it so unique? Here's something really cool about Vermillion Way, where we're standing right now. So Vermillion Way on the south is bordered by a coastal dune lake. Super rare, happens 4 places in the entire world. To the north, we're bordered by a protected state park. They'll never be improved upon. So what you get is you have one-way street that's a cul-de-sac that's not only quiet, it's also very private. And so on this street, for that reason, you find some of the most majestic homes, the most beautiful homes in all of watercolor. So welcome to Rodeo Drive. Today I'm at arguably the most famous house in all of watercolor. This home is affectionately known as Vermilionaire, located at 46 Vermillion Way, listed by Amy Wiggins with the Beach Group. It's only been on the market for 3 days and it's the first time it's ever been offered for sale. It's listed at $6.395 and this is over 6,000 square feet. That price is compelling. You'll find comparable homes are listed at $1,200, $1,250 a foot, and this is a touch over $1,000 a square foot. But again, it's one of the most famous homes in watercolor. It's never been listed, so I'm so excited to show it for you. So one thing that we find is that our clients are really comforted with our intimate knowledge of watercolor, and they ask, how do you know it so well? Well, here's the truth, it's no secret. We just walk the houses. There is no better way to experience a house than to walk through it. And today, I invite you to come with me, so come on. Wow, when you walk into this house, there's an immediate sense of grandness. And as soon as you feel that, you're nearly punched in the face by this amazing thing out here. This is another thing that makes this one of the top rentals in all of watercolor, one of the top houses in watercolor, most well known, is it has the biggest private pool, and we'll get to that. But first, let's experience the first level. So I enjoyed that this living room is big. You've got multiple seating arrangements. It's fun too, you've got a shuffleboard here, but there's room for everybody. But let's keep moving and see what all it has to offer. So let's go into the dining and the kitchen. In the kitchen and the dining area, you want to make sure that you can accommodate the people that you sleep. This table, I measured it, it's almost 12 feet long. You can put 10 people here, you can fit 5 at the bar here, and then you've got dining for 8 outside who can dine al fresco. So what you're seeing is a sense of space. So plenty of houses can have a large party, but to do it very comfortably with everybody having their own space, that's unique. And so here we are, we're still in the first level, and here's a secondary living area. How cool was that to have separation of parties all on the first floor? The kitchen's made for large parties also too. If you come look at this thing, we start off with a 60-inch Wolf range. We've got dual ovens here. We've got 2 Sub-Zeros, so dual Sub-Zeros. We have a massive kitchen island. This thing is set up for entertaining. You've got a large pantry over here, so you've got plenty of room to put all of your stuff out of the way, keeps everything nice and tidy. Down this hallway here, we have the laundry room, and it has 2 sets of washer and dryers. It's got plenty of room for hanging towels as you come in from the beach. It's got plenty of room for folding. So really well set up to be very comfortable for a large party. When I'm looking at a house, I also want to look at the build quality and some of the details on it. And I'll tell you some things that really stand out to me in this house. Your floors are beautiful. They're a hardwood oak. I believe they're a white oak. And they're throughout the house. They're absolutely gorgeous. And then you see lots of details. Like right here, we have a curved shiplap wall to a 12-foot ceiling. You have these pine beams, but you can feel the quality of construction. When you look at your baseboards are 12 inches baseboards, and they're finished with a custom foot molding on it. But these are all things that maybe you don't know that you're experiencing, but they add up and you feel them as you're walking through the house. So not only does it have 2 living rooms in the first level, a big dining room, it also has a primary bedroom on the first level. It feels like a master, it's not, but it's nice and spacious. And so that's really nice when you have multiple generations and one person is either unable or unwilling or just doesn't desire stairs. That's just fine, whatever the case is, there's a bedroom for you. So come look at the bathroom too. This bathroom is ensuite, so it's connected and it's private to the bedroom. You've got nice detail on your folding doors here. You've got plenty of space to move around. And it seems really cool, and then you turn the corner and you look at the shower, and then you're like, wow, look at that thing. It's got 12-foot ceilings. It's got shower heads for 2. It's got marble floors and marble inlay. It's spectacular, and you just don't expect it. You turn the corner, it just knocks your socks off. So So one of the things that you get with a house like this that produces such a level, you get a particular clientele that your vacation rental companies are going to cater to. This house is managed by 360 Blue. And right now, one of their representatives is here getting ready for a new guest who's checking in tomorrow. And so she's doing several things, very nice touches. So she's got a bouquet of flowers here. We've got champagne. They provide a puzzle, but not just a puzzle, it's a puzzle worth framing. And then you go into the refrigerator and we have somewhere in here, not there either, maybe it's here. You've got two of these things, it's hard to find things. A beautiful Branded charcuterie board. I saw her put the sticker on it. This is from Chan's, so it's the good stuff. All right, now let's go to the main attraction, the largest pool in all of watercolor. Come check this out. Outdoor living in watercolor is an absolute premium. It's one of the most desirable aspects, private home amenities that one could ask for. It's one of the top things that our buyers are looking for is private home amenities. And it doesn't get any better than this. Like I said, it's the biggest pool in all of watercolor, but not only is it big, it's set up perfectly. So you'll notice that you have glass windows and doors all the way around, so it connects the outside with the inside. You also have a giant hot tub, and it's in proximity to the TV, so during football season, you have the fire going, you can watch TV. You got plenty of seating for everybody who's not swimming. You got the al fresco dining, which you've already touched on. The wood here is Ipe. Ipe is, I understand, they make boats out of it. It's 7 times harder than pine, so super high-end product. It's gonna last you and it remains beautiful. And come look at this fire pit. It's September here. October is right around the corner. So could you imagine having you and your friends here enjoying a glass of wine with the fire pit going? I mean, the fire pit is in a bowl of water. It's in its own hot tub. It just has got to feel really nice hanging out with your friends and family here. And then what about your summer kitchen? Well, it doesn't miss out there too. You've got commercial grade appliances here. You've got a Sub-Zero refrigerator. And so when you're out here, there's absolutely nothing that you could possibly want. Now, what's also connected to our outdoor living area, we got the main home here. We have the carriage house here. The carriage house is its own apartment above the garage. So let's go check that out. So I told you this is a 6-bedroom home. This makes up the 6th bedroom, but it's not just a bedroom. It's a whole home of itself. Come look at this. So the way this carriage house is laid out is absolutely superb. It's really nice to just have a carriage house, and oftentimes we see it's a big studio. So you walk into a room and you've got a bed and you've got a little kitchenette, and it's very nice to have. But this one is laid out separately. You have its own kitchen, its own sitting area. You have your shower and your bathroom here, and then you have a king-size suite in here. So what happens is, if one person's sleeping or desires to sleep, somebody could be watching TV, somebody could be showering, so it lives just like a self-contained house. What's also really cool about this, I mentioned that the nature preserve is just to the north. We've got 2 accesses to balconies here that are super private. So one is through the bedroom, which is my preferred method. And here's your own little piece of serenity here. So you're separate from the main house. You know, there's some people that say, just give me this and I'll be perfectly fine. Everybody else can stay in the main house. And you can see why. Just imagine having a cup of coffee here in the morning, maybe a glass of wine as you wind down the day. It's really, really a nice thing to have. It's highly desirable, and this carriage house is perfectly set up. So here we are, we're on the 2nd floor. The way the 2nd floor is laid out is you have 3 bedroom suites. All are en suite, all super nice. But what's really cool about the 3 suites is that they all, on the 2nd level, you have a very own living area. So this is cool to have, again, separation of parties. We already have 2 living areas downstairs. So more space, everybody's got their own room. But come check this out. The outdoor living continues to be absolutely incredible. So stepping outside, you have a huge balcony here. Now you might recall we had a fireplace downstairs outside. We had a fireplace in the the living area. And now we have a fireplace here too. Everybody gets a fireplace. What also is really cool too is I can tell from this the build quality of the home. The flooring here again is Ipe. This has not seen the sun, so the color and the tone is absolutely gorgeous. It'll last you a lifetime. The cedar shake that you see on the exterior of the house is it just alludes like this is a luxury house. You've got the V-groove ceilings. You have the outdoor surround sound that carries outside. But how comfortable is this space? You get to overlook the pool, so if you want to have continuity with the pool, you can do that. But in the meanwhile, what if you just want to lay down and read a book? How about the flying bed? What if you want to have a group of friends talking, hanging out together? You've got face-to-face right here. Just another great example of just everybody having comfortable space. All right, I'm gonna bring you to the first bedroom of 3, and it's not the master. I say that because it feels like it's the master when you walk in. Again, you've got fine interiors here, and you've got really nice finishes. The tall baseboards continue. You've got a cathedral-style ceiling that's got exposed cable beams, the V-groove ceiling. You get the really nice crown molding on it, and it's spacious. Those must be 40-inch side tables along the bed. But again, this is just another example of why this house is amazing. You also have access to the porch here too. You've got a very serviceable closet here, and stepping in here is going to be your double vanity sink here. Plenty of room. You've got a marble look floor here, and you've got a really nice shower, good step-in shower. It has a marble floor with marble inlay. It's everything you possibly want, and it's not the master, but we'll see the master, so follow me. All right, walking in this little hall, you've got 2 doors here, and it kind of feels like it might be 2 bedrooms. It's not, it's 1. Also not the master, by the way. So you have the bathroom here, and then you have the bedroom here. Again, tall ceilings, the exposed cable beams, nice interior, super comfortable. You got great windows, so really nice natural light. Nobody's gonna be upset about this bedroom, also very comfortable. Walk into the closet, I found something I wasn't expecting. I thought maybe it's turned into the bathroom, but when I turned the corner, I realized there's hookups for more washer and dryer. So it's convenient, they're not used in here, but should you desire, it's available to you. You have a closet within a closet here too. It's like every time you turn around, there's another detail on the house. It's so cool. And here's a bathroom that completes this suite. It's its own suite altogether. You've got a soak-in tub, you've got privacy in the water room, you've got your own vanity here. It's just your own little sanctuary. So let's go look at the master now. With all the rooms being so amazing, you step into this one and it also is the same. I really like the brick accent wall here. My personal preference would be if it was painted white. I really like a white Chicago painted brick. I think it adds a really nice touch of class, and the tone's really nice. Red's not my preference, but it's easy to fix that. But I do like the concept very much. You've got a spa-like experience here. You've got a really nice soak-in tub. You've got a really deep shower here. You've got double vanes and plenty of space to get ready, do whatever you can, and just relax. It's a really nice space, as you might expect from this house. So I mentioned that whenever you have a house of this caliber, you get a little special experience. And 360 Blue, again, has another touch. How nice is this? I've got bathrobes here that are sealed here for you. So I just thought that was really cool. I saw that, wasn't expecting it. And things that I don't expect, they really do something for me. It means something to me. But as we walk up, I want to point out a few things. Sometimes there are some aspects of the house that don't seem significant, but they really add to the greatness of the home. And I think this spot right here is exactly that. You don't have any furniture, mirrors, or artwork that's deviating your eyes. But what you do see is the quality of the house. The floors are beautiful. You got shiplap walls. So looking all the way down the stairwell, all you see is shiplap and amazing flooring. It stands out and it feels very grand, and I just really enjoy it. Hang on, I gotta close this. You can't see this just yet. All right, so I don't know what's behind this door, but I can tell you it's got its own bathroom and it's big. It's a full bathroom, there's plenty of counter space. So whatever is behind this door must be pretty cool. So let's check it out. Welcome to the game room. I can imagine why this house rents so much. Could you imagine going through pictures online at different VRBOs? Because that's what a lot of people do. And then you come across this thing. Could you imagine what your kids could do in here? Could you imagine what your adults will do? My wife loves Pac-Man. This thing's got 15 Pac-Mans on it. We've got 4 commercial grade arcade games in here. And look at this couch. I think it's 20 feet long. You can definitely accommodate a party, have a movie night. I think this is like a 90-inch TV, but this is a place where you all come and unwind. But I want to show you also the bunk room, and I want to tell you some really cool things about the bunk room. One is they are really well done, custom bunks, but notice that they're big. They're queen over queen. We got 2 sets of them. One thing I enjoy, this being a 6-bedroom house, not everybody's going to have kids. You might have 6 couples. Imagine being the 6th couple, you get this queen size bed here, but you have this whole space to yourself. It's really flexible what you can do with this property and who might be wanting to stay here. All right, so I'm about to show you one of the most overlooked attributes of a house that buyers don't see while they're looking at property. Now, you don't know you overlooked it until you don't have it, so follow me. Right here is an outdoor shower. So coming off the beach, You get all the sand off of you, really nice to have. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not the attribute, but it is right here. This is parking. This is parking and storage are two things that you forget about while you're looking at a house. You don't ask yourself, where am I going to park my car? Where are my friends going to park their car? But as you look at this house, I think we can fit 8 Suburbans. We've got a big spot here, a big spot here, so there's 2. We've got a 2-car garage here, so 2 cars, and it's big. Look at the space between them. So there's 2, 4, fit 2 here, 6, and we also have 2 more right here. So parking is not your problem. In fact, what you might know with this house is there's probably not a problem. I mentioned that this house is very compelling, just over $1,000 a foot. So if you have some level of sense of urgency, right below this video, you'll see a link to the listing. Feel free to click on it, or feel free to reach out to me. My information is below as well. But my question for you is, who wants to be a Vermilionaire?